let you in here to cause a bunch of shit like you always do.
We get to speaking about something that's particularly sensitive, you know, to their little nerve in their tooth, something that goes against the communist Marxists' rule book, playbook, then they feel compelled to come in and disrupt. So what effectively they're doing is they're taking away your First Amendment right to speak freely.
That's a lie.
And
that's just simply
that's part of the Machiavellian playbook. And Joe's part of it, I think.
Oh, there's no thinking about it, Possum. He is part of it big time. Because it doesn't matter what you're talking about on here, unless it's electronic, like with Theo, then everybody's always wrong.
Media that foment all kinds of lies and deceit in order to manipulate the American people.
I got my license too.
Joe, you're a wokester.
Your license doesn't say you.
My license says I have the right to talk, and I was talking on a frequency with two other people. Doesn't mean I have to let you in here to cause a bunch of shit like you always do. When you get to speaking about something that's particularly sensitive, you know, to their little nerve in their tooth, something that goes against the communist Marxists' rule book, playbook, then they feel compelled to come in and disrupt. So what effectively they're doing is they're taking away your First Amendment right to speak freely, and that's part of the Machiavellian playbook. And Joe's part of it, I think.
Oh, there's Joe and Possum. He is
like
part of
he's
it.
from Michigan and a few
It doesn't matter what. 88 WBQ.
Of those electric cars. I mean, they terrify you.
Take on it. That's how I perceive Joe and his friends. They are enemies of America. They're enemies of your children, and they are enemies of your grandchildren if you have any.
Yeah, but telling the truth.
That is true as true can be, Possum.
Telling the truth is a good thing. Making up lies and misinformation is really a bad thing for your children. You may actually convince them, but
blah, blah, blah. It's not lies. It's truth, Joe. And you know it, but you don't want to admit it. You want to live in your own little high-tech world where you think that everybody's wrong but Josephine Retardiano, AC1 double douchebag. He knows everything. Everybody else is wrong. Everybody else is telling lies and misinformation. And no one knows nothing because we only listen to one news channel that lies, according to Joe, and they can't tell anything truthful. They're the only ones that are actually telling the truth on most of the shit.
in the real world.
You get the real world and they twist everything around. So you go ahead, Joe, you keep babbling and trying to push people around, and it ain't going to work.
Make that worse. They're going to, whatever it takes to keep their eyeballs on the screen, that's what they're going to pump. So they're going to scare them even more.
Yeah, MSNBC twists the stories about Trump to the bad, and they twist the stories with Biden to the good, all the other crap. They're one-sided, just like you are. You're a leftist. You're a communist.
That's a lie.
You don't want anybody to tell the truth on the frequencies.
That's an absolute
You got to come in and lie and push your bulliness around and tell everybody they're wrong and they don't know what they're talking about.
You are lying.
You're just like MSNBC, CNN, fucking NPR, all the rest of them.
Why do you call me a Marxist and a communist? You know better than that.
Nah, you're a big asshole. Everything that you say is against the country. Everything you try and push, it's all a lie. It's all misinformation. You're full of shit. Everybody is wrong. You're always right. And that's the way it is. And that ain't the way it works.
Electric energy consumption.
You're a communist.
Because of air conditioning and all the modern appliances that you have in your household. Well, maybe not you, but most people. Okay? But don't be afraid of electric cars crashing your
tell everybody they're wrong. It
that.
doesn't matter what. Yeah, he knows it all. because he went to school and he was in electronics and he worked supposedly for the air industry and all the other happy horse shit. He knows everything and everybody's always wrong. Joe can't listen and just be quiet and learn something because he don't watch Fox or he don't listen to some of the other radio stations out there. He's got to know it all.
Trashed everything. And we came through it.
You're a fascist, communist pig, Joe. You don't want anything good for the country. Just go away.
That's not true at all.
You lying sack of shit. You know it's true.
All the time.
Joe, I was benefited from America's prosperity.
I'm looking for investments all the time. And let me tell you something. You guys are so afraid of electric cars. I don't get it. Are you really that invested in the internal combustion engine? I mean, you're retired. You're not even a mechanic. I mean, what difference does it make to you?
Yeah, Luke, and he says
I can go buy gasoline, fill my car up in a matter of 10 minutes and drive another 400 miles instead of charging it for 4 to 8 to a whole weekend worth of hours to go 400 miles. No one can tell me that I can't stock up on gasoline so I have extra in case there's an emergency. Where with the electric car, when the power grid goes down, you can't pour gas in your tank and drive 400 miles to a gas station that might have juice. Yeah, that's shit. It ain't going to work when the hurricanes come and the power goes out. It ain't going to work when there's a high surge of heat like California's got. And what about when they got the wildfires and people are living in the woods and there ain't no power to charge their electric vehicles to get out of the fire front, huh? Oh, that's going to work real great. Then how are we going to have airplanes flying? You're going to have wings full of battery packs? You're going to have submarines where 3/4 of it's a big battery? What about battleships and aircraft carriers, Joe? Huh? What about helicopters?
Now you're starting to sound like a cartoon. Are you that stupid?
No, but are you that big of a bull? You're going to sit there now and try and take 4 hours and explain how all this shit works when we don't want to hear it?
No, you don't want to hear it because you're being ridiculous.
No, I'm not being ridiculous.
That's called a red herring. You're trying to do a red herring. Oh, airplanes will be a long time before they're powered with batteries. Yeah, you're right. But that's a red herring. That doesn't mean that you can't cut CO2 a huge amount by transitioning to batteries where you can.
I don't give a crap about CO2.
Well, that's your problem.
Anybody right now.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to care. You're a dead ender anyway. You don't matter. You are not economically relevant. You're economically irrelevant.
He's trying to castigate Mike by insinuating that Mike's not productive. A typical Joeism.
Well, he's not productive. He doesn't make any money.
He's
outside of the economy. The only thing he does is consume. The only thing he does is consume radicalized ideas that he doesn't understand.
Exactly how Harry felt.
And then he just regurgitates
dogs too. And that son of a bitch, come on here, just like he did when Jimmy May passed away and started in. That's the kind of bastard we have over there in Collinsville.
You're a damn liar.
Yeah,
I'm not a damn liar. That's exactly 100% true. Everybody knows that to hurt it.
Old man.
Everybody knows what you are, Joe.
Everybody knows what you are all the way back 30 years ago.
Joey, just ask a question now.
Well, let me ask you something, Joe. When me and Possum and Mike and Harry and Theo and any of the other guys come in here other than you, do you hear us going at each other's throat like you come in here and go at us?
Irrelevant.
You do not. We all sit and talk.
So
we
what?
change the subject. We go from one thing to the other. You come in here, and it doesn't matter what subject we go on.
It sounds like a church meeting, doesn't it?
You don't know what you're talking about. You're a bunch of liars. That's misinformation.
But
you guys are dumb. You're ignorant. You're uneducated. You never went to college. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. On everything, damn near.
Well, stop saying lies then. If you stop telling lies, there'll be nothing to correct you on.
When WA7FKF's wife died, Joe jumped on the guy about it. He made fun of him.
You don't even know the guy's call sign. You just got the call sign wrong. By the way, I just talked to him today.
Well, it doesn't make any difference.
You're
if
a
you
damn
talked to him
liar.
today when he was in here drunk that night. It's WA7SCF. It's Mike out in Iowa. Yeah, I know him. He's a pretty decent guy as far as I'm concerned. He hates Trump, but you know, we all have our faults. But when his wife died, you made fun of him.
No,
You're an asshole, Joe.
Absolute lie. Play the tape. Play the tape, boy.
I don't have to. I got a hell of a good memory.
Yeah, but you're a liar. You're remembering something that never happened.
Joe jumped on the guy about it. He made fun of him.
You just got the call sign wrong. By the way, I just talked to him today.
Well, it doesn't make any difference if you talked to him today when he was in here drunk that night. It's WA7SCF. It's Mike out in Iowa. Yeah, I know him. He's a pretty decent guy as far as I'm concerned. He hates Trump, but you know, we all have our faults. But when his wife died, you made fun of him. You're an asshole, Joe.
No, I don't know if I want your baby.
Let's see if you can burn that ballot up tonight, Mike. Come on.
I ain't gonna burn up shit, douchebag. Go away.
No.
So I would like to know why you, Joe, take advantage of people when they're having sorrowful moments in their life. I'd like to know why you do that. When people are in their deepest grief, you seem to take joy in making them feel even worse.
You're just lying. You lie. That's all you do.
Probably
You
because he
lie.
hasn't had a little boy in a
We
while,
can't.
and he needs
This
to
battery
release.
technology won't work. Keep saying it, son, and keep watching what's happening. You lie. You know that this is no big deal. You have enough of a basis to understand this. But you see, that's not the party line. That's not the party line that you're trying to push.
He's trying to pander to me now.
No, you know better, but you just lie.
Yeah, first he tells you you're a dumbass, and then he tries to tell you you're smart enough to know this and smart enough to know that.
He's been rabble-rousing on ham radio for 30 years. Haven't you, Possum?
He's a radio fascist.
I'm a radio fascist, really?
WBQ.
Give him a chance to even talk, and you'll be hurting him more than ever.
Oh, now we got a little, that little East Coast puke up there that put signs in his yard just to aggravate his neighbors.
I can talk over your ass.
Well, you could try to talk over. Nobody's hearing you in the Midwest. I'll guarantee you that.
Absolutely nothing. You're a little creep that sits in your home, hides everything because
I'm not hiding, boy.
Don't give me your crap, you little worthless piece of garbage.
Why don't you bring it on? You've been making threats for a long time, but you don't have the backbone, do you?
Yeah, Joe says he doesn't hide from anybody, but the last 3 times when he still had a QRZ page up there, the map location never matched his license address. I told him to change it back to what the license address had, and they did, and then he went and had him change it again. Then he had him pull all his information off of there so that he couldn't be followed or tracked or emailed or whatever, because he's got so many people out there that hate his dumb ass.
Threats, which they always do.
His address and the picture of his address off of Google Earth. He's so afraid. And a little piece of crap, man. Just talk over his ass.
Just talk over. You can
He's a troublemaker. That's all he's ever been. When 7200 shuts down for a night, he comes here and starts a bunch of crap. He's done it for years.
Actually, he doesn't, man. He goes
Half of your signal is going out over the Atlantic Ocean. You probably need to think about that. I know that you don't have very much brain capacity, but I'm in the middle of the country.
It's like him. And just don't talk to him. Talk over him.
Don't talk to him because you won't be able to handle him. You won't be able to debate him because we've tried and we lose every time, so
We
don't
don't
talk to
lose.
him.
because we don't give up on our train of thought and what we believe in. We argue with you because you won't leave like you're supposed to.
I'm not supposed to go anywhere.
You're supposed to leave when nobody on the frequency wants you.
That's not true.
Yeah, true.
It's not true. You
Yeah,
tell me the
true.
paragraph in part 97 and I'll read
I
it.
don't give a shit what part 97 says. If you talk to somebody that's been on the radio for years longer than you have, they tell you that
No,
the
that's
way
not
the
true
world
at all.
is
I've been on the air for 47 years. 47 years. And I am exactly right. You see, what you believe is what you're believing with all this stuff you parrot. What you believe are these myths that get created about amateur radio. That people used to say, we had the frequency first, get out of here. That's irrelevant.
Face it,
Totally
guys.
irrelevant.
You can't get rid of shit when you step on it with your
scares
boot.
people off and they
It's going to be
leave,
when
and then
you told you to wear it off, and that's what Joe is.
But it's
Shit.
wrong. It's wrong. Ask the FCC. It is wrong.
He's a little child molesting wife beater who's got to have his own way on the frequency all the time.
Me with a bunch of lies, slandering me. You can't stick to the argument.
We know what you are, Joe. We've heard you too many times.
Oh, ditto, baby, ditto. Yeah, see, there you go. Now, there you go. Little Joe Thomas is piping up there, Possum. He doesn't like the fact that you talk to me.
Exactly. I don't understand people like me, like people, that hate you so much, as well as myself, would ever talk to you.
You're talking to me right now.
I probably beat the shit out of you if I ever met you, Joe.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Not that I'm threatening you, but I would.
No, not that you're capable of. That's the real problem.
People seem to, like your voice, perhaps.
They do. They talk to me, Joe, and I know you don't like it.
Who do you want to talk to?
Well, you're talking to me right now.
This is kind of enigmatic.
You're talking to me right now, Joe Thomas.
Exactly, I am. We're having a civil conversation. I'm telling you.
Are we?
I'd probably beat the shit out of you.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would. There's no question and no doubt in my mind.
No, you wouldn't, because you're not capable of it.
There's no doubt about it.
You're not capable of it.
You said I'm more than capable.
No, I don't think so.
This is what he likes doing, man. Don't give him the satisfaction.
It's never going to happen, so it's pretty much a hypothetical. So,
And then why are you bringing it up? You're just threatening me.
Kellyanno's nothing but a troller.
See, this guy just threatens me. That's what he does.
you know that I would beat the shit out of you. And then when I was done beating the shit out of you, I would beat the shit out of him.
It's not like you don't ask for it, Joe.
People's
Wow, he's threatening me, guys. It's so original.
people, so if you don't acknowledge them, he goes away.
Turn up your amplifier. Tell your wife to get off the TV.
I think it's interesting. Everybody wants to beat the crap out of this guy. I've never seen him more hated person. Even Joe Biden's not hated as much as this guy is, percentage-wise.
I'm famous. I'm friggin' famous, and you guys can't stand it.
Joe Biden's pretty bad.
Biden and him both did a little children.
I am famous, and you guys can't stand it.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
They run from me. They run from me. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
Last I moved to Florida, and the flock of people that have come to me, you scumbags.
Get off this frequency then. No one invited you to this frequency. No one invited your scumbag East Coast friends to this frequency. Hit the road.
Joe, do we have a baby yet? That makes you happy, Joe.
Oh, I'm a loser. I'm a loser. I got ran out of my own state. I didn't own a house. Wait a minute, I own a house. I didn't get run out of anywhere.
You can run out in my bedroom.
A very terrible choice. Now you were bitching last night about the lightning down in Florida. Did you not know about that?
Joe, gonna have a big boom.
Why would I want to stay there?
Because you had a job. You had a job. You had a girlfriend who owned a house, and she let you stay there. You had a good deal, but you see, she was a liberal and couldn't stand Trump, and you couldn't hold back.
No, man. I wouldn't even give him the satisfaction.
Oh, don't give him the time of day. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him because you're going to have to face facts when you talk to him. Run away from him.
Somebody looking at his house. He has no QI dead days. This is a guy that is afraid of the world, and
They're stalking me. They're stalking me, Joe. What am I going to do?
the floorboard.
What am I going to do? They're stalking me. They don't like me. I'm so afraid.
I'm well aware of it. He was petrified.
Makes you feel sick.
We're at that bridge and kicked the shit out of him.
Oh, come on.
Makes you feel sick.
Listen to this threatener. He thinks he's coming to somebody's house and he's going to do them harm?
I enjoy this. I enjoy everyone ridiculing you and putting you...
Well, I mean, it's fun to think about it, you know.
Turn on your amplifier. I can't hear you.
Italian, he ridicules himself for the way he acts.
Yeah, it's funny.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, that sounds a little bit, you know.
He comes every day and gets his ass handed to him, but he seems to like it. He likes it. Hey, why, Joe, you never answered the question. Why did your coworker avoid
He wanted
you on a business trip? She wanted nothing to do with you.
It's not true.
You know, is that like, you know, how you are on the radio?
See, you're just jelly, Joe, that, you know, I traveled 25 to 40 times a year. I put in probably, boy, I don't know, 1,500 trips over my career. And where did you go? Oh, yeah, that's right. You went to the Home Depot. You went to the Home Depot. Yeah, you saw the world, Joe. You went to Home Depot.
I like Home Depot.
Yeah, that's what you guys are. You go down here, you're
look
local.
at the hardware.
You never see anything other than the 20 miles around where you live.
I'd like to get
You've never been anywhere. That's true, right? You went to North Carolina, but Richie said that you left under terrible circumstances.
Occurs to someone, he'll come in and ridicule, and he'll castigate, and he'll make fun of the most horrible things that happens to people in their lives. This guy takes advantage of it. He's like one of those birds, you know, that'll pick the eyes out of a calf that's born, a young calf. He's a person who takes advantage of situations that are so despicable, so sad, so horrible.
Boy, there's some damn courage for you, Joe.
Mikey, what's going on, Mikey?
Yeah. Boy, they come up with these. They just can't handle me. They've tried everything. They've tried the threat.
No one likes to handle assholes, Joe. Except for you, maybe, little boys.
There you go, another one, another out-and-out lie.
Yeah, out-and-out lie, blah, blah, blah. That's all you can say. People are either liars or they're ignorant or they're handing out misinformation. They don't know what they're talking about. That's your only defense.
You guys are worried about taking over the car market in the next 30 years. That's what you're worried about. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Why are you so worried about it?
Somebody put the wrong button, Joe.
You tell me why. Why worry about it? You can
not the only one worried about it, moron. Everybody's worried about it, except for that 3 or 7% of the population who just has to have electric, wants electric so bad they can taste it, but nobody else can afford it or wants it because gasoline is cheaper, easier to get, and you can fill up your car faster.
This is another gentleman that